Am I crusty? Yeah, I'm crusty.
Don't rock.
John, I'm really tired. Hey YouTube, welcome back to Russ's Rad Reviews. Today I've got the Eagles' 4th studio album, One of These Nights, to go over with you, so let's talk about it. So what we have here is a rough example of the Eagles' 4th studio album, One of These Nights. It was released on the Asylum Records label in 1975, and it's a pretty good album. We're going to talk about the cover first. Cut me some slack, okay? This album was used and appreciated a lot, okay? The actual sleeves are pretty rough shape. The overall condition of this album, it's okay. The cover, I don't even really know how to explain it. It looks like the skull of maybe a bison or something from out west, with some Native American feathers, I guess, here. I think they're made to be spiritual, and then a set of eagle wings on the top. It's a really cool cover. And then you've got the backside with a picture of the band. Not as cool as the front, but you know, with that said, I'm probably gonna give this this is really cool. So I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. The cover here, the font up here is really sweet too. The way that they did the One of These Nights, it looks like they cut it in there with like a welder or something. And then the glow, the soft blue glow, and the eagle sign. Tasty. While we're on it, I'll just pull this out. I have no idea if this is the original sleeve. I don't think it is. Cover, artwork, 8 out of 10. Let's talk about the record real quick and then the songs. So, what we've got here is a dirty example of the Eagles' One of These Nights. So what you've got here is your regular Asylum Records label with your baby blue sky and your white clouds, kind of like Andy's room from Toy Story. Disney did not sponsor me to say that. You've got your track listings here, all of your legal information there, and your copy or your production label right there, 1975. And then you've got like maybe an old wooden door in the center, like medieval time door there. John will probably put a picture of the record label, just a example one in the video for you guys to see. But you know what I found really funny about this album is right here where they normally put the serial number or whatever, it says "Don't worry." And I don't know if that's factoring. I don't know if John can get that, but Cupcake, do you see that? Where it says
Where?
"Don't worry," right there by my middle finger.
Oh yeah?
It says "Don't worry." It's like, don't worry about what? You know, and it has right here, nothing will be okay. It says that the backside right here, nothing will be okay. Can you see that? Right there?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what's going on with this record here. But I saw that and I was a little bit freaked out because I was like, was this like someone's letter from like 13 Reasons Why or something? Like, oh God. It's a medium thick record. You know, there's nothing really special about it. It's just a regular black record. Let's talk about songs. On side one here, we have One of These Nights, the title track, followed by Too Many Hands, followed by Hollywood Waltz, and followed by Journey of the Sorcerer. Journey of the Sorcerer is just it's an instrumental, so it counts as a track, but I don't consider it like a song because there's no vocals in it. So that one's going to be eliminated from the album. On the side two, you've got Lion Eyes, followed by Take It to the Limit, followed by Visions, followed by After the Thrill Is Gone, and followed by I Wish You Peace. For me, the standout songs are One of These Nights, Hollywood Waltz, Lion Eyes, Take It to the Limit, After the Thrill Is Gone, and I Wish You Peace. I'm a pretty hardcore Eagles fan. I wouldn't say I'm their biggest fan, but this is a really good album. I mean, I'm just going to say it right now, this album scores a 9 out of 10 for songs. I love it. It's a great album. I think it it really represents the strengths of the band. Lion Eyes and Take It to the Limit and One of These Nights they became hits for the Eagles later on. They're standout songs to me. They're songs that will stand the test of time. They make me feel stuff. Now we're going to talk about how the album holds up today. The Eagles are always getting play, always getting radio play. And everyone knows who you say the Eagles and they're like, oh yeah, Hotel California. Well, Hotel California is not on this album, but Lion Eyes is, Take It to the Limit, One of These Nights. So I think this album scores an 8 out of 10 for how it holds up today, just because they're so well known. I mean, the band is so well known. you know, I'm sure, like, you don't have to be a hardcore Eagles fan to know some of the songs from this album. And this album really, like, set the stage for the next album, Hotel California. The album scores an 8.3 out of 10. As an Eagles fan, I'd like to give it more, but I'm also in charge of the reviews, so I can give it more. I'm gonna bump it up to an 8.5 out of 10, just because I don't like 8.3. You know, this album's definitely worth picking up. I believe they are reprinting this album. You know, check it out in the Sound of Vinyl. We're not sponsored by them, but that's probably the best place to get reprints. Great album. But with that said, I don't really have much more to say. I'm going to sign off, and I will see you in the next review.
Sound of Vinyl, please sponsor us.
Yes.